Welcome back to Ron's Radio Corner. And I don't know if I should call this, sequel to my last video, AM Makes Me Sad Part 2, or maybe I should call it, GE, General Electric, maybe a major mistake. Anyway, what you see before you is a General Electric P925. It's an AM shortwave portable radio, and it dates from 1964, and it is brand new in the box, and it has never been opened. This is, to the best of my understanding, a military issued radio, something that they would have had on the base for soldiers to buy. I've heard it referred to as morale radio. And I saw a few videos. I think I saw one YouTube video that led me to watch a few others on this same radio. And it just caught my eye enough, and I thought it was intriguing enough that I kind of wanted to buy it. But at the same time, I said, why do I want to buy this radio? Because it's AM and shortwave, two bands that really don't seem to ever have much that I want to listen to. But I think the appeal of opening up a radio that's never been opened before, something from this vintage, brand new, was too appealing. Something that predates me. So I'm going to open this up, and we'll see what happens. I've got some batteries here. We're going to actually see if it fires up. And the really nice thing is, if none of this works, this video may never see the light of day. So hold on. So here's what we find inside the box, this vapor barrier. I don't know, I've heard this referred to sort of canvasy. It's definitely not just plastic, it's a little thicker than that. This manual, the radio listener guide, which it's got some pretty nice illustrations. There's the P925. What kinds of shortwave broadcasts can be received? Good question. How does shortwave work? How to operate? So the radio itself supposedly has never been opened, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have to do to open that up. So I'm probably going to pause and take a closer look at this. I have seen where some people had a old-fashioned headphone, the type that went in your one ear. I don't see that inside that box. So either the box itself wasn't sealed, so either that has somewhere disappeared, or it's inside this pouch. So hold on one moment. So here we go. There is the GE P925 two-band portable radio, 8 transistor in all of its glory. The vintage earphone was in the packaging. The radio was in this, and you can see that this has some of the specs on there. September of '64. It seems like every one of these I've seen has that same September of '64 stamped on it. Once I opened up that, the radio was very nicely wrapped in some sort of cotton lined paper bag. At least one of these will need a little glue. I kind of popped it back on there for the aesthetics of having it on there, but it'll need a little glue. That also seems to be the norm. Let me see what happens when we put some batteries in this. Okay, I have put in some batteries. I have done nothing else to this. I haven't opened up the case. I haven't sprayed any contact cleaner. That needs to be glued back on. And nothing. This doesn't really surprise me based on what I've seen. Okay, I don't have a lot of time to play around with this now, but let's see if I put a little contact cleaner, if it makes any difference.
I think the appellate court in New York 5 separate times overruled the judge in Gordon on that
little contact cleaner
the idea that Mar-a-Lago is
into the volume knob, something that I saw another YouTuber diagnose, and thankfully it works because I don't have the technical know-how to pull it apart and do much more than that. And here we go, something from 1964. Never taken out of that bag, and here it is. But here we go back to, why AM makes me sad, because I would love to have kind of popped on some music that was sort of fitting. Some foreign language stuff. Local sports. Some religious. And there is, because I did manage to tune in some channel that was playing some nice oldies. I just couldn't get a nice clear signal enough to. Might need a loop for that.
We weren't defrauded. We did our own due.
Put this on shortwave. I don't know if it'll work on shortwave. I might have to put the mast up, but I'm not picking up anything. I might need to spray some contact cleaner there. I don't know if it's. Put this back here. A little tough to do this with one hand, but. So not really getting anything on the shortwave. Maybe that might be a little more of a look, but AM's coming in pretty well. Big problem is, like I said in the other video, what's there to listen to here? It's interesting that AM is called BC here.
For CBS Sports,
but there you go. Quick video. It's GE P925. It's an 8 transistor from 1964. You can see some of the cleaner rags I pulled back there that I just brought paper towels I used to make sure I didn't get contact cleaner all over everything. I'm not convinced it's not going to need a little more cleaning, but kind of nifty to know that this radio has sort of been sitting unused for decades, 60 years. So, wow, 60-year-old radio, almost exactly, right? 59-year-old radio. So maybe we'll see this one again. But if you watch this, if you made it through all the way through this so far, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.